cut this. This is good and dry. I don't care how much it rains out here. This will be dry all the time. This farm here, the dairy farm, it's only got a few spots in it that really gets wet. The rest of it stays pretty dry. It's pretty solid everywhere. But anyways, we're going to get to doing something here. It's like 5 o'clock on June the 9th, something like that. road. Now we gotta come back here and get these. And that'll be all of the hay that's made. And we gotta make some more. I think the neighbor grabbed one of these. I had 11. I only got 10. Well, I really wish those hadn't got rained on, but they did. So they're gonna stay here with the others until we feed them this fall. Ready to move some cows. We need to move the heifers and the bulls. So we stole a few gates down here off the lower end. Gonna bring them up here so that the heifers go the right way. When we get to that stage, it's time of year when the bulls need to be out with the cows. So we'll try to get ready to do a little something here and as soon as we can. He said, "I'm not sure of you. You look friendly, but I'm not sure." He says, "I want to talk to them girls over there." Well, that is a good question. Where the hell are they at? I think we're ready to bale. There's still some green in this side over here, but I think it's about ready. That over there is ready. Well, we're nowhere near ready, but it's hooked up to the 4020, and it's not tripping the monitor out. I think I got the hoses right. I got to tie up everything. I got to put the net wrap in. I haven't greased anything. I still got a bunch of hoses and cords to get tied up right. I got it hooked into the battery and it works. On a 4020, this is a 24 volt system. The battery over here on this side is 24 volt. The one on the other side is 12 volt. Hopefully we did that right. On International, they had the same system, except instead of 12 volt batteries, they have 6 volt batteries to make 12 volts. This battery on this side on International is the 6 volt side, and then on the other side, the 12 volt side. This tractor is the opposite. I'm assuming that's the way it's supposed to be, but I don't know. It's only 4020 we got, and I don't look at enough of them to know. But we have no idea if this baler is going to work. But the dealer did come out here because it didn't work last time. They came out here and they took the roller out of it because the bearings were seized up on one of the rollers, and they got it working on that end. And then they couldn't get the 12 volt to work because it was running 16 volts, 16 plus volts. So I kept throwing the monitor out on the 1206. So they took 1206 down to orange to get worked on. I try to get the voltage correct and a couple other things that I needed to have done on it. I didn't want to do that, but that's what we had to do. Probably have a great big bill, but they didn't charge me for the baler, so they shouldn't have, but you never know. So now we got to find out whether this thing actually works. Hopefully we'll get that done today. I appear to be missing one of these in the center. I have the other ones, but I'm missing one of these in the center. Monitor works. The baler might be ready to do something. Let's go find out. We have no idea what we're doing because we've never operated this thing before. And we barely knew how to use the other one. So we got Emily and Harvester raking hay. Harvester's learning the concept. He's been crying that he wants to rake hay. So Emily's got him doing the driving for the moment, even though it may not be the safest operation. But anyways, alright, we're going to get off here and pay attention to what we're doing and hope we don't screw it up. Well, we made one bale. It is crooked. They're still raking. This monitor, I don't know if there's a way to turn the beeper up, but when it started the net wrap, I heard the clunk back there behind me, and I stopped. Because I never heard no warning go off that said stop. But I heard it go clunk. I heard the net wrap start. So I'm gonna read the book some more. We have no idea what we're reading for in the book, to read the book. We looked through it. Anyways. Well, that's what the second bale looks like. Looks like it's tight. I don't know if that's good or bad, but super tight looking. The hay balled up on the right side one time. But anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm out here doing it. If I knew what I was doing, I probably wouldn't be doing it. He's been crying, he wants to rake hay. He's raking hay. Well, we're done back at JR's. Now we're coming over here to the dairy barn. It's like 7 o'clock. We're not going to finish it, but at least if I get all these tractors over here tonight, we can park them over here in the tunnel, and I can finish it tomorrow. Or tomorrow evening, one or the other. Since we're done back here. got Chris on Allis and Emily on the 55. And give it up for the night. It's too tough. I balled up the baler. Had to get under there and crawl under there and dig it out. So we're gonna give it up. Come back tomorrow. The hay wrapped around the auger on the right side. So, and I mean, it wrapped all around that auger. So we gonna give it up for tonight. We're gonna park them all over here in the tunnel. Hey y'all, like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. If you don't have nothing to say, just drop a heart or something, emoji. I don't care. Put it in the comments. It helps out a lot. It really does. Make sure you come follow us on Facebook, and we'll catch you later.